Mandy and friends, where the fun never ends.
Yay! Welcome. I don't know who put this here, but this is not working. We're just going to set this over here. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Mandy and Friends. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Today on the show, we are going to have Nick, my friend from Chamber of Commerce, who owns a coffee shop. And we're going to have Leanna Gottney here. She's our guest, and she also owns a business that we're going to talk about later. And so without further ado, let's welcome Nick. Yay, Nick!
Hi.
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 So good of you to come.
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
So,
Okay.
for all my guests, I give them different presents. And for you, I have a special present. It's a secret in a bag. Wait, let me get that for you.
Really been a heck of a week.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured, so I'm just gonna
Hand that off. Thank you. I'm gonna pop the top out here.
Okay, there we go. Oh, careful. We don't want to show what it is. All right. Well, anyway, I'm really glad you're here. There, is that better?
Okay, it is. It's a little better.
Okay, good. And then we have some fancy goblets for our extra beverage. I think it's water. And then I have something new on the show.
Yeah.
This is my emergency telephone.
Oh.
In case of any emergencies, I will answer it like this.
Okay.
In my emergency voice.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
We see each other almost every Friday morning, almost, for a networking group called Greeters.
Yes.
Where you greet people.
We greet a lot.
Yeah, it's true. But I have some really important business that I need to attend to with you.
All right.
This is kind of critical when it comes to our friendship.
Seems unlikely based on how we interact.
Well, you never know.
Okay, all right. I'm ready, though. I'm ready.
If by the end of this conversation I deduct some things,
Okay.
we might not be friends.
Oh.
And it is the whether or not Bigfoot is real.
That's a toughie, Amanda.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a toughie. I don't know very much about whether Bigfoot might be real or not. Here's what I will tell you, okay?
Okay.
I had a girlfriend once who was...
You had a girlfriend once?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God.
I've had a couple. Had a girlfriend once whose dad was... well, he believed in Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a long pause.
Yeah,
just saying.
it was a hefty pause. I'm sorry. He believed in Bigfoot, and here's the story he told.
Okay.
He said that every time they would go camping, they would wake up and their campsite would smell like cat urine. And they would hear these screeches, not like a cougar screech. He said it was different than that. And one time they went hiking and they came back and their horse was dead and there was big footprints all around it. What do you think about that story?
I think that's some pretty good evidence, not gonna lie.
I feel like...
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but in seriousness.
In all seriousness.
In all seriousness.
I'm not making this up.
The cougar screech.
He said it was different than that.
But it sounded similar to a cougar.
Well, he didn't ever say that it was... No, I think the thing is it was...
Like, what made him think to say cougar versus bear?
Because it was musky, like cat urine, and the fact that it smelled like cat urine, but not quite the same. Not like your cat at home, not a house cat, but like there's something heavy-duty musky going on here. And then there's this screech, and then everybody's next question would be, oh, but what about a cougar? It was probably a cougar. And he was like, no, it was different than that.
Okay, and the reason why I did a little Sherlock Holmes on you, well, that wasn't Sherlock Holmes at all. He would have just like looked at your clothes and known if you were lying or not. Anyway, the reason why I asked that is because I was up in the woods by Nestucca River.
Okay.
And actually Talon, oh my gosh. Okay, pause. Talon is our man in the field now. Do you remember Talon? He was on the show a couple episodes ago. And we just loved him so much that he's now man in the field, and he's been working on a really special report for us.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
I am so excited to see it. So let's go live to our man in the field, Talon Warden.
Hi, Mandy, and everyone back in the studio. I am very excited to be reporting today on my new official job of being a field reporter. Yeah, and I have quite the story for you. I am really excited to show you this awesome field. I found you the coolest field. It's complete with trees and we got long grass in the field. We also have some airplanes. I mean, how cool is that? Let's do it on that airplane real quick. Okay, you see what I'm seeing? This is amazing. I have found a field. Oh, and there's some random children. I do not know what they're doing there. But I don't see an adult. I have no idea where they came from. Yeah, okay, well, any questions back there in the studio?
Maybe next time we need to give Talon something to report on.
Something to report on.
Yeah.
It was a field.
He just took that a little too literal.
Yeah, man in the field.
But dang, that was great.
That was
right?
awesome.
Okay, well, good job, Talon.
Hey, all right.
All right. Next time, we'll get you something good. Yeah. Oh, and that's my daughter there, sitting next to Leanna. She's really into this whole experience. Hi. Okay. So anyway, back to my story. So Talon, Nanamusa guy, we were up there, and I was traveling along a trail by myself because sometimes, I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes I like being by myself.
Okay.
And I came upon this ridge, and I was walking down it, and that's when the trail started disappearing.
Okay.
Like it was no longer a trail. And I heard a growl, and I couldn't tell what it was. The very first thing that popped into my head was cougar. But then the very second, split second thinking, I know that cougars attack lone women on trails, and at least that's what I've heard. And it sounded like it sounded so close. And so my heart stopped. I turned on my heel and ran as fast as I absolutely
I think that's what you're supposed to do with a cougar.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn around, don't face them, run away fast.
Well, and I kept looking back to see if it was chasing me, and nothing was chasing me. But it was not a deep growl. It was not a bear. And so when I finally got home, and I told my husband, and he was like, oh, interesting. We started looking up cougar sounds and stuff, and played a couple cougar sounds, and I was like, that really sounds like it, but it's just a hair off. Like, it wasn't right.
Yeah.
And that's when Justin's like, it could have been a Bigfoot.
Did Justin believe in Bigfoot before this encounter that you had?
Justin,
he did.
my husband,
he was predisposed.
He's a Bigfoot believer. He's watched enough YouTube videos and seen enough evidence from said YouTube videos to know that Bigfoot is absolutely real. And the last little piece of evidence concerning that is we went hiking in the same woods, but down the ways, called Little Niagara Falls. Parked our car, no other cars in the parking lot.
That's one of my favorite little up-down hikes, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Love it.
No other cars in the parking lot. We leave for 15 minutes, and then, our kids get a rock in their shoe. We need to go change shoes. So we go back to the van. Someone, in those 15 minutes, something had put a rock on the back of...
A what? A pink rock?
And even Mara remembers this.
A big rock?
A big rock.
Big rock. It was like that big.
Wait,
It
where?
was a big rock.
Our bumper's not that big, honey. Let's not,
It was a
I'm just
big
saying.
rock.
Okay. So anyway, yes, there was a rock on the back of our bumper. And Justin, freaked out because he had seen in YouTube videos these guys, studying Bigfoot. They like to play games. And one of the games is to put rocks on the back of people's bumpers.
The Bigfoot does.
Yes, Bigfoot. Yes, I know. So he's obviously real at the end of all of this.
I feel like that's